and welcome to Keeping Up with Christy. I'm Christy and this is my husband Neil.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing tonight?
He's going to be helping me tonight because I wanted to cook pretty much our entire meal outside on the Blackstone. And so currently we have some potatoes that Mama chunked up for me. She got some sweet potatoes and some red potatoes, and those are chunked up and seasoned up. And they are in the oven cooking at 400 degrees. So when we get the rest of the stuff cooked on Blackstone, we'll come in and the taters will be ready.
I love sweet taters too.
Yeah, so I think it'll be good. So tonight we decided for our menu that we are gonna do chicken sandwiches cooked out on the griddle. So Abby's gonna come up a little bit. Maddie's gonna slide over a little bit. So Abby's gonna come up and show you a quick peek of what we have. And this is just chicken breast. And I'm gonna include a clip here of how I pound them out. So what I like to do is take a piece of saran wrap, cling wrap, lay it down on my cutting board, and then take the chicken and put in there, and then another piece of cling wrap on top of that. And then I'm gonna show you two different ways you can pound it out. One is you can just take a glass or a coffee mug from your cupboard and go to pounding. So I just wanna try to get that thicker end of a chicken breast a little to the same size as the other end. And then I just stick it right back into the Italian dressing where it's been marinating. The other way that I do it is with a big old honking rolling pin. And so because that rolling pin is heavier, it doesn't take nearly as much time as using a glass from your cupboard. They've been marinating in some Italian dressing. We have a pack of bacon because we are going to put the bacon out on the Blackstone and cook that up because we're going to top our chicken sandwiches with provolone cheese and bacon, and then, yeah, it sounds good.
Yes, it does.
So, and then we'll have like mayonnaise or ranch or barbecue sauce, whatever they want to put on it inside for a condiment. This right here is a bowl of corn fritter batter. So we have that, I mixed it up, and I'm gonna show you in a clip how I put this together. I'll also leave the description, in the description box down below, I'll leave the recipe for this. So y'all, this recipe for corn fritters was so easy. I'll have it in the description box down below. But it calls for like 3 cups of corn, and I just used one big bag. It was a little shy of 3 cups. A cup of flour, a tablespoon of sugar, a teaspoon of baking powder. And this recipe that I'm gonna link, it did not call for this, but I had seen this in others. So I added some green onions chopped and some fresh parsley. Probably about a 1/4 cup of each is what I ended up putting in there. And I just like that freshness that gave. Everybody agreed they really liked that kind of mild onion flavor and the freshness from the parsley. Then it was 2 eggs, beat them up, throw them in, and then the milk. I think it's like about a cup of milk. So you just mix all that up, and then that kept, like I mixed this up ahead of time, and it kept, you know, until I got out to the griddle. It did not call for any salt and pepper, and that's the only thing. I added like salt and pepper out of the shakers, just kind of eyeballing it. I would say I would probably add at least half a teaspoon, if not a whole teaspoon of salt, and then some more pepper next time. And we are gonna be able to cook the chicken, the bacon, and the corn fritters all outside on the Blackstone. So a whole meal will be done out there, and then like I said, we come in and the taters will be ready. No, we're not. Oh. Our Blackstone will be full with all this.
So what's my job, the chicken or the corn fritters?
You're gonna cook the chicken and the bacon, and I'm gonna cook the corn fritters.
All right.
Okay?
Cool.
So we're gonna take all this outside, and we'll show you how we cook it up on the Blackstone. All right, so Neil's getting the bacon going, and then he's also gonna be responsible for cooking the chicken. So, little tip, if you cook your bacon first and you get that going, get that bacon fat rendering out, then that's going to be a yummy thing to cook the chicken in, is that bacon fat. So some of it will go down into the little trap on your Blackstone, and then some of it's going to stay on here and help season our chicken up. So that's going to be really good. So on our corn fritters, the recipe calls for you to cook them in a little bit of canola oil, so that's what we have here. And I'm just going to put that out onto the Blackstone. They'd probably be good cooked in bacon fat too, wouldn't they?
Yeah, anything's good cooking. Are these like hush puppies?
Corn fritters?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
They are not. Some people like hoe cakes.
Oh.
Like that. But this is not quite, like the hoe cake batter is more like a pancake batter with corn in it. This has very little batter to it. Like, Abby, come up and look with your, show our YouTube family, and Facebook Live family tonight. It's got a lot of corn in it, not a lot of batter. So a couple of eggs and that flour, baking powder. So then I'm gonna just put this by the spoonfuls out, and then I fry them up. I just thought it sounded like a good summertime side to have.
It looks good.
With it looks good.
And
it's not
different.
even cooked.
Something we don't have all the time.
Yeah, a different way to have corn. So you can do this with corn on the cob, like fresh summer corn on the cob is really a good price right now. So you can do this and just take it off the cob, cook it first, and then take it off the cob. But we're actually just using a bag of frozen corn. You saw that in the clip. And it's just made it a lot easier. And then, you know, you could do it year round. You don't have to worry about if the summer corn is good and out and fresh. Although it is good and out and fresh, because we just had some, I don't remember when that was, other night. And we had some that we cooked up for everybody in the family, and it was really good. I'm making some of these kind of big, and I realized I better start making some of them a little smaller. There's 7 of us. Everybody's going to want at least one. Better make sure I get that many. All right, baby, you keeping a watch on your bacon?
I'm keeping a watch on it.
Okay. Of course, you could just make these in like a cast iron skillet. If you're, if you don't have a Blackstone, if you just got your skillet inside, that bacon is popping on us.
Yes, it is.
And you could just cook it up that way indoors.
Here, let me see this scraper right here. See if I can get a little bit of that grease out.
So the corn fritters are all done, and they're going inside to stay warm. The girls are coming to get a look. Yummy. Excited about those.
You didn't leave one to try.
No, I'm gonna send them off to Mama to go in the house. Mom, those are hot, so be careful. And then we are gonna get ready to cook some chicken.
You gonna put it on your side?
I'm gonna start. So we're just cooking the chicken now and got it on the Blackstone. I noticed this piece here, I didn't pound that one. So you can see the difference between like these and this one, that end's bulbous. I don't know if that's the right word to use or not, but bulbous, you know, thicker than the other side. So by pounding them out, you kind of get yourself a nice even playing field to cook them up with, but we'll see how that one goes.
That one out, did you?
This one, so I pounded them all out so they would all be the same thickness from, you know, beginning to end, because it helps with the cooking process. But evidently this one right here, I forgot it and did not pound it, and so you can see it's just thicker.
Can you like
on
cut
one
it in half
side.
now? Or
I can cut
try
it.
to butterfly. Oh, look, I got a little knife on there.
Look at that. That is a little knife on that. I can just try to cut it open and see, because that's the only one I'm worried about that might not be done. I don't know if I'm skilled enough.
Here, let me try that.
Look at you trying to take it away from me.
I know, I want to so bad.
I see that. Oh, it does kind of cut it like a knife. Let's see what we got.
Butterfly that open and let it cook. Oh yeah, it still needs
Almost done though. That's not too bad. So I'm gonna flip that over.
Look at you, skills.
How about that?
Knife skills, very good.
With a spatula. Okay, so we're back inside. We have everything cooked up, and it was really quick tonight just to cook the chicken, bacon, and corn fritters out there on the griddle. Abby, come forward and we'll show everybody what we got. So we'll just lay it out here for service. We have buns. Everybody can grab a bun, grab some chicken that has some melted cheese, top it with some bacon. And then for condiments, we just have, of course, our famous Duke's mayonnaise, some honey barbecue, some ranch, some honey mustard. Oops. Not really sure what the kids and everybody will want on there since it's Italian seasoning, but I kind of just lay it out there in case they want any of that. And then here are potatoes that Mama made for us, sweet potatoes and red potatoes. We usually do a combo. And then there's the corn fritters. We're excited about those. And you can top these with a little bit of just like sriracha mayonnaise if you want to mix that up, or you could just do sour cream on top of it, which is what our Belarusian friends would want to do.
That's what I'm gonna do.
So, or you can just eat them plain like that. I think they'll be delicious. So, thanks for joining us this week again for another Keeping Up with Christy and what we're having for dinner tonight. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, a thumbs up, and leave us a comment down below if you're excited about any of these recipes, especially those corn fritters. And don't forget, the recipe will be in the description box down below.
Thanks, y'all. We had a good time. Don't forget, subscribe. Bye.
Bye. Let's eat.